The Tucson Unified School District has selected a new superintendent. The Veterans Day Parade is being held downtown tomorrow, and the Border Patrol seized yet another large stash of marijuana at the Mexico-Arizona border.
We have all of this and more. Today is Wednesday, November 10th, and your Daily Dose starts now.
The Tucson Unified School District selected Dr. John Petticone Jr. as the new superintendent. He was selected out of the 29 choices for candidates. He'll be leaving his superintendent job at Flowing Wells to one that faces many challenges in the Tucson School District. He was chosen last night and his salary is under negotiation. He is a former professor here at the U of A and is expected to turn things around. He replaces Elizabeth Fagan at TUSD. She left after barely 2 years here. The district needs someone that they could count on that would instill continuity and integrity within the district. They feel that they have found their guy.
Well, good luck to him. I'm sure he'll do great.
You know what? I've heard some good things, so I think this is the one they were looking for.
Very good. Well, the 91st Annual Veterans Day Parade will be held downtown tomorrow, in spite of the city cutting off funding for the event. The American Legion Post 7 was able to raise enough money to hold this annual event without help of the city. Joe Roberts, a parade committee chairman, says, "For us to give this up and not honor the memories of the people who paid sacrifices would be a travesty." The parade begins tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. at Military Plaza Park near 6th Avenue and Broadway. It will continue to the Tucson Convention Center. Roberts also said the parade gives people a chance to come out and say thank you for the veterans for defending our country.
Now it's time to head over to Kylie Staples for today's sports news.
Wildcats. This week, Jasmine Ponce of U of A's soccer team, she's a forward, was named both Pac-10 All-Freshman Team and Pac-10 All-Conference Honorable Mention for the 2010 season. Congratulations to Jasmine. In other honors this week, the University of Arizona will retire football jerseys in a ceremony at the USC game this Saturday, November 13th, and honor 8 Wildcats. During halftime of the game, UA will honor former linebacker Ricky Hundley, safety Chuck Cecile, place kicker Steve McLaughlin, cornerbacks Antoine Casson, Darrell Lewis, and Chris McAllister, and defense tackle Rob Waldrop. Jerseys displays of former student athletes whose careers were cut short by tragedy, John Button Salmon, Damon Terrell, and McCollins Ome, will remain in their current locations. Be sure to watch this game this weekend, and if you won't be attending, the game will be televised on ESPN and kickoff will be at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. On to women's basketball. A vote by the league's media, the University of Arizona Wildcats women's basketball team is picked to finish 6th in the Pacific 10 Conference this season. It was announced on Tuesday in the preseason poll. Arizona finishing 8th in the 2009-2010 season, receiving 61 points in the voting. The 6th place predicted finish is the Wildcats' highest since being picked first by the media in 2004. Stanford led the media poll with 120 points. UCLA tailed 108 points for the second place, and California rounded out the top 3 with 88 points. And that's all for today, Wildcats. I'm Kylie Staples, and I'll see you next time.
I'll be right there.
Thanks, cameraman. You're my hero.
And yet again, our Border Patrol was on the prowl this past weekend, seizing a large stash of marijuana from a man trying to enter Arizona. Federal agents in southwest Arizona have taken a Phoenix man into custody who was trying to drive across the border with almost 470 pounds of marijuana at an estimated street value of $400,000. U.S. Customs and Border Protection officers working at the Lukeville Port of Entry referred a pickup truck for a secondary inspection Sunday after the 33-year-old driver acted suspiciously. A drug detector dog alerted agents to the truck's fuel tank area, and 85 packages of marijuana were discovered, concealed in a compartment. The vehicle and narcotics were seized. and the unidentified man was arrested and turned over to Immigration and Customs Enforcement officials for prosecution.
Now let's hand things over to Alexis Reeves for today's entertainment news.
Welcome back, Tucson. I'm Alexis Reeves with your entertainment news. This Saturday, November 13th, Savvy and Glover Bear Sounds will be performing at the UA Centennial Hall using tap-as song. Glover merges acoustical beats that include beats from jazz, Caribbean, and other contemporary musical genres. Glover was the feet of Mumble, the pudgy penguin star of the animated film Happy Feet. The show begins at 8 p.m. and tickets can be purchased at the Centennial Hall box office. Wednesday, November 25th, Cirque du Soleil Alegria will be coming to town. Alegria is a mood or a state of mind. Kind fools, minstrels, beggars, and old aristocrats and children make up the universe, along with clowns who are alone to resist the passing of time and the social transformations that accompany it. The show will be taking place at the Tucson Convention Center at 3:30 p.m. Tickets cost between $35 and $95. That's all I have for you today, Wildcats. I'm Alexis Reeves, and I'll see you next week.
You gonna be seeing that show?
Yeah, that sounds good.
It does.
Yeah. Well, many residents are lashing out over budget cuts. We are getting a real grip on how things are going to pan out with the failure of Proposition 400 that temporarily increased sales tax. Tucson Police Chief outlined the crisis, saying they are already down 145 officers. This means only traffic accidents with injuries, impaired drivers, or those blocking roads will get a police response. At a city council meeting, many residents not only spoke out against the cuts to police and fire, but even went as far as telling the council members to step aside. Now it's time to see what the weather holds for us for the next few days. Here's Danielle Gordon with your weather forecast.
Good evening, Tucson. I'm Danielle Gordon with your weather forecast. Today we had a beautiful, mostly sunny day with a high of 70 degrees, but tonight the temperatures are going to drop low with an expected 45 degrees. Coming to our day off on Thursday, we can expect another mostly sunny day with a daytime high of 69 and a very chilly overnight low of 43. Entering the weekend, Friday you can expect the sun full in the sky with a daytime high of 71. Friday's overnight low of 45 will get you started on your weekend plans. Saturday will be another beautiful day with more sunshine and a daytime high of 74. Make sure to stay nice and warm when cheering at the game with Saturday's overnight low of 45. And coming to the end of our weekend, Sunday will have a partly cloudy day. Sunday's daytime high is 70 degrees with an expected overnight low of 45 degrees. Well, that's all I have for you tonight. This is Danielle Gordon, and I'll see you next week.
I may have fleas, but I run a yard. I see those clones looking down on me, but unlike those clones, this dog is free. Oh Lord, it's a dog's life. Oh Lord, it's a dog's.
Well, from all of us here at the UA2V studios, I'm David Schmolton.
And I'm Samantha Schaefer. This has been another edition of your Daily Dose.
Have a great day.